Good morning, good morning. I'm getting ready to go. Gonna need this fishing pole. It's a pretty important part. Alright, let's get down there. Check, check, check. It's probably over 100 pounds, I'd say, 120 maybe. Fully
The
geared.
pectoral muscles.
It's rough starting after a long winter like that too. So out of shape. I'll do it a lot quicker in June. That is a workout. Redeemed hydrate? No problem. I need some water after that. It is not easy getting that kayak down. Whew. Where am I? Long Island Sound. Like eastern Long Island Sound. Oh man. Whew. It's still too shallow. Come on. How do I keep all my streaming equipment dry? Just like waterproof cases on everything. It's not too crazy. I have a waterproof backpack. Beautiful day. Yeah, it's chilly though. The sun's out, which is nice, but it's cold. There's like a really cold breeze coming through. I'm assuming it's too cold for all the fish. So we're just gonna kind of kayak around and get some exercise. There we go, pedal drive is down. Rudder down. But we'll try, we'll drop some lures and see what's up. Whew. Pedal drive, yeah. It's the best. Especially in a nice big old town, big water. This thing's a tank. Man, it's nice out. Oh, I'm so out of breath after dragging this kayak down. So out of shape after the winter. It's bad. Where am I pedaling? I'm in Long Island Sound. Eastern Long Island Sound. Man, all that cold air when you're breathing hard. It's brutal. and then to immediately start pedaling, you know, a 100-pound kayak. A fellow Long Islander, get out of here. I'm CT side. Judging by your username, I know which side you're on. Whew. Ooh, thanks for the follow. Ooh, that's a giant notification. All right, we gotta fix that. That is big. Wow. Yeah, man, so I'm togging. You know, water temp's too cold. I don't think I'll find any, but we're checking. We're gonna check. Another follow, appreciate it, fellas. Oh my God. I can't stop coughing. Whew. You know, there might be some schoolie striper in. It wouldn't surprise me, or it would surprise me. Takes a while to warm up. So yeah, we're gonna drop some crab and look for blackfish Hasselhoff, but water temp's still too cold. Last year I was catching them around this time. You never know, is why we're out here. Seeing any fishies? Nah. I think we're just gonna kayak around for some exercise. I mean, we'll try. We'll fish a couple of spots, but I have my doubts. Not launch until you see me catch some. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, because the water temps are like 6 or 7 degrees cooler than they were last year at the same time. So I think everything's going to be kind of delayed. As far as the sound goes, you might be a little different. Nice to get out on the water, exactly. Didn't get out once last summer. What do you do, boat, kayak? Both, neither? Swim? Swim around with a fishing rod? Yak, nice. Swim around and scream at the fish. Hell yeah. I was thinking, like, with my new setup, I could probably, you know, once it warms up, get in the water with the camera and stream some, like, you know, snorkel kind of shots here and there. Everybody needs a hobby. So I could scream at the fish. Starting to feel like it's never going to be warm. Yeah, I know, exactly. I was feeling that. I was already catching fish this time last year. So, you know, we say that, and then it's May, and I'm all over the striper, and then you blink, and it's October, and it's going crazy, and then you blink again, and it's Christmas. So, take it a day at a time. Native Manta Ray 14, nice. That's a big boat. This is a big water PDL 132. That's a nice yak, man. Good for you. Close to 20 years old now. Damn, hey, if you're in the market for a new kayak, blackhullmarina.com. We're sponsored by them. That's where I got my kayaks. I'm gonna get a trolling motor from them for this year. I work at the shop. We sell Old Town and New Canoe. We just got a bunch of new canoes in. They're sick, and we always have a lot of Old Town PDLs. And we'll rig them for you. You know, you want a fish finder like this, lights, whatever. Any type of you know, we do through hole rigging, so all the wires and everything inside the hole, you know, protected, nice and sealed. And we'll hook you up. Any chatters, you know, we'll figure it out. Get a little hookup. Yeah, it's all different, you know. It's hard to just do one standard discount across all the kayaks because they're so different. But, you know, pick which one you like and we talk about it. Might just be a free hat. Not much of a fisherman. Get into it, man. I mean, you know, stick around, watch what I do. I'll teach you. Ask as many questions as you like. You know, it's a little bit early in the season, but we get on them, dude. You know, not to, you don't have the patience. You don't need patience the way I do it. We get on fish. Listen, I'm so ADHD, like, I just run and gun. You know, I hit spots. If there's no fish, I keep it moving. It's a good way to get exercise, and it's a good way to, you know, really find out where the fish are. I don't have the patience either. Stick around, my man, stick around. You'll see. I'll show you the ways in 3 weeks. You know, once the fish show up, a little bit early, but yeah, especially like the September, October streams are nuts. Last year, we had some insane striper bites. Listen, I'm going to do guiding as well through Black Hull Marina. If you want to come out with me, you know, you can book pretty soon. We're going to launch it. You'll be able to book a guided trip with me on Old Town PDLs. And I'll take you around, show you everything. I really got to get a chat bot going, dropping that link. Drop in Black Hull Marina's link. Nobody try, you're gonna get banned. Ooh-ah. Whew, these crabs stink. I caught these crabs like a week ago. They stink, they're all dead. Do I catch and release? Yeah, mostly. I'll keep, you know, some blackfish in the fall. If I get a nice sea bass, I mean, they're just so good, I gotta keep it. But it depends, like if I even want to bother, you know, cutting them up. Save the link in your favorites, there you go. I know, yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, but pretty much always catch and release. Almost always. Like maybe I keep 1 or 2 stripers a year and give it to some of my neighbors because they like them. But I try not to. Never kayaked, but you want to. It's you know, it's the best way to, you know, entry-level fish as well as expert-level fish, you know. It's got the highest learning curve. But it's also like so easy to just drop the kayak in and you know, throw some lures around. Keep your expectations low. You'll love it. You're right in the action too. Like, you know, if you're on a boat, you're high up. You got to get that fish over the rail, net it, have somebody help you net it. This way, you're right in the action. You're water level. You know, you catch a fish, scoop it up. Yeah, you'll absolutely love it. Hey, blackholemarina.com. New canoes are a great entry-level kayak. They're super customizable. And they're a little bit cheaper than the Old Towns. I like Old Towns. I think it's worth the jump in price. But for a beginner, maybe start with New Canoe. Whew. I know it looks nice, but man, it is kind of chilly. My nose running. I gotta figure out a better way to get my kayak down to the beach. I mean, the cart I got is great, but there's got to be an easier way. You know, like an e-bike with a hitch. That was a rock. Yeah, the water temp is still around 44. No way there's fish. They're stunned. Until it hits 50 degrees, they are stunned. I couldn't believe listen, I'm the only one crazy enough to get out here this early. I don't blame you for thinking that. I did do a little Florida trip in March. That was pretty cool. There's a YouTube video up on my YouTube. You can see that. There's a few of the live stream VODs on Twitch still. That was pretty cool. Definitely brisk on the water. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just popping out because it's sunny and the water's, you know, pretty calm. And I can get some exercise. I might as well check for tog. I'm literally going to spend like maybe 10 minutes hitting a few more drifts. And then that's it. We're going to go around some islands, do some bird watching. It'll still be pretty cool, but we'll put the fishing rod down. Subscribe to my man. Oh, you're loving it. Appreciate that. My man, my man. That's right, no ads for you. Dog balls, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Oh my God. Cold? Yeah, same. Water temperatures dropping as we get deeper into April, so that's not ideal. You know, there's no fish. I'm just hitting a few drifts, and then we're gonna do some kayaking around since it's nice. Get some exercise. I am so out of shape. I just gotta take like 10-15 minutes to catch my breath from dragging the kayak down to the water. What's the water temperature? 44 degrees. I came out here like a couple weeks ago and it was 46, 47. So it's not moving the way we want it to. Fresh water melt coming out of the rivers? Yeah, 100%. And there's like, you know, I'm right by the Connecticut River, so we get a lot of that. Especially incoming tides, which I think it's slack right now and it's going to start coming in. So it's just going to get colder. This is, you know, you really want to catch like this time of year, you want to catch like a 2 p.m. outgoing, like already low and outgoing tide. Because all that, you know, river water and cold ocean water has flowed out of the sound a little bit. Think of it like a big bowl and it flows out. Incoming tides, you know, brings all that river water and all that cold ocean water, you know, from Montauk into the sound and just forces the fish deep, you know, stuns them. You know, they just stop, you know, responding to baits. Tide can get crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's make or break this time of year is fishing the right tides. And like, you know, maybe you hit a nice outgoing tide, but it's the morning and the fish, you know, it was cold overnight temps and the water's still just, you know, just as cold as it would be if it was incoming, which is kind of, you know, right now. It's kind of what's going on right now. There was ice in my kayak this morning, you know. It's crazy. God, I can't even laugh. It's crazy how bad, like, you know, if you do a little jog in cold air, my lungs are just shot. I don't know. So out of shape. It was a long winter. Saw snow falling from the sky yesterday. Yeah, it was freezing temps for sure. Which is like, you know, why the hell am I out here? But it's to hang out with all you fine folks and get a little exercise in, because we gotta get in shape for this upcoming season. You know, in a couple more weeks, it's on. Just need the kayak Tarova. So our new sponsor, Black Hall Marina, is going to hook us up with a Minn Kota Tarova Riptide, the saltwater version, which is massive. Shout out Black Hall. One time you hit the river in the Sound and it really pushed you hard. Had to paddle harder than ever. Yeah, those rivers rip, man. The rivers are no joke. The rivers are rougher than the Sound. Let's go shallow. Huge, that's awesome. Yeah. Those guys are so good, man. Those guys are awesome. Do a lot of rivers on Long Island. Yeah, nice. I mean, the rivers hold fish too. You know, all that bait fish that pushes in and out with the tides. Oh, I forgot my scissors. No. Pilates, huh? Ooh. I just kind of do like, you know, kind of like prison workouts. You know, push-ups, sit-ups, and then, you know, chest presses and stuff like that. A few times a week, nothing too crazy. It's so peaceful. Yeah, the rivers, yeah. Sometimes I do it too, just to chill. Yeah, incoming's already started, I can tell. So it's just gonna get colder and colder. Oops. So we'll go take a lap. Yeah, I love the rivers. There's a little river near me. It has a lot of osprey nests. Nice bird watching. A few cool spots to pull up. rocks. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Look at that pile of seaweed. Nice. That's how you do it. What's up, Saya? How am I doing? Cold. I am cold. Wind's picking up a little. That's no fun. Going to work. Have a good one. Appreciate it. See you next time. What's the temp? I think it's like 45 degrees air temp. About the same water temp. You know, with the wind chill and everything. Put my gloves on. Alrighty. Whew. Let me just check the wind report, see if it changed. Just keep an eye on that. What is it? 9:30? No, should be. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what it is. Ooh, big L. Starting from scratch. Oh, the wind. Is what it is. True. Such is life. I'm gonna try to tuck the microphone into my gator to hide it from the wind a little bit. Let me know if that ends up sounding weird or, you know, makes things worse or whatever, or better. I just tucked it into my shirt a little bit. Can even zip up my jacket. Tuck it in even more. All right, let's put some miles on this kayak against the wind. I love it. As soon as we get out here, it starts blowing. Gotta love it. What's up, Dad Life? Good morning, good morning. Yeah. Appreciate the follow. It's a chilly one, it's freezing, but I gotta get some exercise in. Reports of schoolies, yeah, I believe it. But it's like, you know, you probably got to spend like 6 hours grinding out one schoolie. It's like, you know, is that what we're doing? And they're probably on sandworms, so it's like the best way to do that is just put a rod in a rod holder. Or just hit like fluke drifts with sandworms. Holdovers, yeah. Until I literally see like Connecticut charter captains like posting pictures of fish with sea lice, I don't believe it. Especially with the way the water temps are. The water temp's dropping. It's like 43 degrees. Insane. Yeah, I was thinking about the winter flounder stuff, you know? I've caught them. I have caught them. Heading north, heading up north. Migrating with the buffalo. Whoa, whoa. This chop. I'm gonna head close to the beach. And then just do some laps, you know, just do some laps inshore. This is a pretty steady, like 8 to 10 mile an hour wind. Pretty sure the report said like 4 to 5. I was lied to. Place up in Maine, nice. Maine's gorgeous. Red on a lake. Ooh. There you go. Wake up and launch, hell yeah. That was such a good feeling in Florida, just waking up, hopping on the kayak, just unclipping the carabiner and taking off. Little Dad Life Dog Balls collab. Call it Dad Balls. Or I guess Dog Life. Yeah, maybe Dog Life. Damn, it's not as low as I thought it was. I could have probably went on the inside of these rocks, but we'll hit the outside. Oh, really? Pointless Casserole and you collabed last year? That's sick. Remember that? Pointless Casserole used to hang out right in my area, right where I am, you know, right now. He said, spent his summers here or something. Look at this rip. It was glass 2 seconds ago. Let's power on through. Looks nice and calm by the beach. That'll be good. We'll do our exercising over that way. I want to see that. Is there a VOD or a YouTube video or something? Or is it gone to the void? Whoa, whoa. Gonna need that bow mounted trolling motor. Our new sponsor, Black Hole Marina, is gonna hook it up. We're doing it. I'm pulling the trigger. They're hooking us up with one. Whoa, whoa. Whoa there, Nelly. God, I love this fucking kayak. Just slices right through this chop. I'm not really getting splashed all that bad. Still pretty dry. We gotta thread the needle on these rocks here. Pile of rocks to my right. and a few big boulders to my left. Try to thread the needle here without bashing into one. Nice, right through. There's a few more boulders, keep an eye out. Right on through to the other side. There we go. That's it, right through. Water temp 43 degrees over here. That's crazy. It's going down. Maybe in his VOD still. I'll have to check it out. Thank you, Dad Life. I thought about it, and I even thought about doing like an Instagram story, but I'm not even gonna be out here that long. You know, we're gonna do a few laps up and down the beach just for some exercise. Just to get out, you know, get the kayak wet. Earn that performance bonus. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We got a new subscriber this stream too. That was pretty exciting. Somebody from Long Island. Something similar. Yeah, a little workout stream. You know? Do a few laps, get the leg muscles going. I thought it'd be a lot calmer than this. I'm guessing it's like wind direction. This feels like a southwestern wind, or no, it's an east wind. Yeah, it's an east wind, which is always bad for me. Breaking your new bass rod. Ooh. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hell yeah. A little rooster tail on that bad boy. Maybe I do a little trout stream one day this week with the Starlink. I don't know how the Starlink would perform in, ooh, thanks for the follow. I don't know how the Starlink would perform in heavy foliage. You know, a lot of trees along the river. the river. Start like near trees. Yeah. You know, like won't the trees block it? You gotta have line of sight, something like that. Ooh, a bait caster, that's fun. I've never tried them. I've never gotten into the bait casters. But they look cool, they look fun, you know? Excuse me. Whew. Click the button, you know, whip a lure out there. That just seems fun to me. You know, I like my toys. I like the toys. Black Friday sale, nice. 75, oh shit, that's a nice rod then. Let's go check out this excavator digging up this beach. That looks cool. We'll go check that out. The hell else are we doing? There's a giant excavator digging up this beach. Looks cool. Let's go see what he's doing. Film him. Yell at him. What the hell are you doing? You're ruining the beach. Couldn't say no? Hell yeah. I wouldn't say no to that. Whoa. Dude, tell me that's not fish. Right? You guys seeing that? Right there. That looks like fish. That look like a fish. I guess we could go up the river again. I just don't want to like go up and then come out and it's like freaking ripping because of the wind direction. Yeah, maybe not actually. I don't want to deal with that. It's just 2 feet of water here, wow. Shallow, low tide. Waiting for one of those Jigging World sales, yeah. It's worth it, man. They're so good. It really is crazy, like the amount of feel you get out of them. You know, like I literally, when I'm blackfishing with one of my Jigging World rods, I feel the fish like brush up against the leader. Like you literally like get some feels like that because of the high carbon fiber count. You feel the littlest nibble on the crab lag fishing. Sounds fancy, yeah. I mean, and you know what though? For the price point, they're not that bad. I mean, they have their higher end ones that are like, you know, $300 rods, but they also have like the $120 ones that if you get them on sale, you know, and they're great. That's what I have is the cheap ones, 120, 150. Makes you want to set the hook too early, yeah. That's so funny. Absolutely. I mean, you see me blackfishing. I do it. Look at this, guys. Oops, that's my finger. Look at that guy go. Look at him go. Excuse my camera work. He's making a beach. Lens is a little dirty. Yeah, it's my phone. It's water on it. That's how baby beaches are made. Aw, it's a baby beach. Onyx 6'7" medium heavy. So I have a 6'7". Fuck. You know what? Who cares what I think? Onyx 7.6. I have a 7.6. And it's a little long for the kayak, but when I get out and I cast around, that extra length is nice. It's also nice for like larger plugs on the kayak. The forbidden words, yeah. I said it. I'm cursed. Now I'm cursed. So, you know, pros are, you know, it's nice having that extra length, especially for like a long kayak like mine, you know, trying to land the fish. It's really nice for like super big plugs like the dock, you know. And then the cons are, it just feels a little big in the kayak, you know, 7.3. It's not far off though. Want something for larger plugs? Then yeah, Onyx 7.6. Onyx or Nexus, either of those, whichever one's cheaper. Go for it. Six seven. I would say 7.3 is a more comfortable kayak rod length, but 7.6 is fine. Like you're fine with it. You're not going to feel like you have a massive rod, you know. Take a look at them. Yeah, just get one in the hand. You know, go kick some tires. Wiggle it around. Give it a little helicopter. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my God, that beach house in their seawall has it engraved and it says La Casa della Famiglia. Famiglia. Cringe. That's pretty lame. Ooh. Take it out back, give it a whip, hell yeah. That's what I do. I'm literally in the tackle shops, like fucking, whipping them around and shit. I really, if I'm gonna spend the money, I wanna know. Yeah, nobody cares about their family but those guys. They really care. The most. They care the most. You know what's driving me crazy is off season at my beach where I launch. People can have their dogs down there, and I keep getting my kayak wheels stuck in fucking holes that the dogs dig, and the people just leave the holes. And it's driving me nuts, and I might Karen out about it. Trout jigging rod, 7.6 medium heavy fast. Yeah, medium heavy fast is the way to go. It's weird, my 7.6 is a medium heavy, but it doesn't have a speed on it. Like, it doesn't say fast or whatever, it just says medium heavy. I'm assuming it's fast. How big are lake trout? They're big. I mean, they can get up to like 40 inches, maybe more, right? They're big. $18 to $30 state record. Yeah, 40 plus. Yep. So 40 plus. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Some big fish, hell yeah. World record's like 80 pounds, yeah. The world record striped bass was caught in my area. There's a sign right by the turn-in to my area. It says world record striped bass caught here. Oh my God, there's a fox on the beach. Shit. Where is he? There he is. Fox. Foxy. He's gone. Sorry. Oh, camera work. Oh, he's gone. He went behind the bluffs there. You guys saw that? Let's go see if we can see him again. That was crazy. We're in a foot of water though. We're gonna get beached. I don't want to do that. Yeah, he's gone though, so. That was crazy. Fox on the beach. Decent sized fox, yeah, right? All right, did we go up the river? Did we do it? Let me look at the wind report again. Let me see here. So it's gonna get pretty gusty around 4 p.m. I think we can do it. We got plenty of time. 2 p.m. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go up the river. River cruise, river cruise. Let's do it. Who cares? Whatever. Let's do it. We're out here. Ooh, Lake Erie. Hell yeah, you gotta fish that if you're going. Hell yeah. Steelhead would be crazy. Yeah, Lake Erie is like that's a, you know, that's a bucket list trip. Absolutely. You gotta fish if you go. Ooh, big rock. So much steelhead up there. Oh, I already read that. Yeah. Choppy. Oh man, some big rocks here. Thread the needle. Go slow. I can kind of see where they are. Oh yeah, we threaded that and that was close. There's two big boulders right here. Jeez. That incoming tide. Always wanted to catch a steelhead. Yeah, there's one of my dad's buddies does steelhead trips. He offered to show me the ropes. I definitely got to take him up on it. You got a free place to stay? Hell yeah. That's the best. And fun, you know, when you're with people, it's just more fun than trying to do it on your own. You know, you get drinks after, or during, or before, or all of the above. Hit a few restaurants. It's the way to go. right, now it gets shallow. Okay. I think I got a good angle on this. Let's see. I'll probably got to whip out the paddle just to get through into the river. It'll be easier coming out because it's incoming tide, so it'll be deeper by the time I leave. Ooh. Yep, that's shallow. Yeah, it's so shallow here. We're gonna just paddle. All right, I'm getting rid of these crabs. There's no blackfish. Thank you for your sacrifice. Crabs. Oops, dripping on the Starlink. All right. Let's get to paddling. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get in there. I see a pretty big sandbar blocking my way. We shall see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in this river. Might be too shallow. Maybe a little pedaling. Not even going to put the paddle away because I know I'm going to have to pull the propeller up in a second. Might even be able to get pedal right into the river. Huh. Interesting. All right. Put the paddle away for now, I guess. I guess you gotta really just follow the channel markers. It's like 5 feet here. Little sandbars. All right, nice. I'm gonna lock in the pedal drive here. I think we're good at this point. Thanks for the follow, fella. All right. Ooh, shallow. Oh, really? I never noticed. Yeah, that is annoying. Because it messes up entirely like where you think stuff is when you're looking for a specific clip. Dude, so I was messing around with the AI, the Meta AI. All right, we're out of the wind, so I'm gonna take the microphone out of my gator and just clip it onto the jacket. I was like, you know, hey Meta, keep a note for me, you know, April 15th or whatever it was, or April 14th, water temperature was 43 degrees, caught 0 fish. And it was like, all right, when you want to hear your notes, just ask me to say, you know, whatever it said. And then I was like, hey Meta, you know, repeat my notes. And it was like, you have 0 notes. I was like, oh great, thank you. was like, perfect. I was trying to get it to keep a log for me. I was like, perfect. Appreciate that. Thank you, Meta. That's great. There we go. Yeah, would be cool. Keyword, would. Hi, duckies. 2 feet of water. Okay, we're cruising. We might be able to pull this river cruise off. Let's get the side scanner going. Just in case. Actually, I want side. Can I do side scan and the chart? Yes. There we go. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, but the AI is just freaking useless. Just freaking useless. Now that's an addition on that house, jeez. That's what you call an addition. Oh man, you know what I should have did? Is it brought my wallet, and there's a McDonald's right by one of the bridges. I could have ran up and grabbed the little McDonald's. Little coffee and McGriddle combo. That would have been funny. Would have been a good clip. I think I saw that video. That's funny. He was like, that DoorDasher was like kind of leaning into the water to hand it to him too. I would have been like, brother, you're getting out. I'm not going anywhere near that water. That's crazy. You know, props to that guy for playing along, but I would have been like, dude, I'm not even going on the ramp because I don't want to slip and fall. Oh, it's nice back here out of the wind. I love this little river. Some ducks cruising along. Giant swan that's about to attack me. Goose also about to attack me. Hello, Mr. Goose. How's it going? He doesn't care. Just preening along, preening himself. Having a good preen. That's awesome, yeah. You know, that is pretty cool. It's a good clip, too. Got pizza delivered. That's funny. Oh, I think I have like Apple Pay on my phone or something. I could run up and get some McDonald's. I just don't know. I've never used it, so I don't know if it works. I could probably do like order online and just pick it up kind of deal. I am hungry. But it would absolutely, you know, ruin the point of this trip, which was to get exercise. Just fucking get some McDonald's. One day I'll do it. I'll come up the river, get some McDonald's. You know what's cool too is there's a beach, like one beach after this that has a food truck that's like always there. That's like their spot. And I think the food truck's there. Like it might not even be on wheels, you know. But I'm just chasing this swan up the river. I don't know if you guys can see it. He's just running from me. Oop, that's my finger. Oop, that's zoomed all the way in. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I'm not chasing you, swan, I promise. There's just only one way to go. Oops. Locked my phone. Um, 32% battery. Nice. I love that. You can see the DJI camera battery on Moblin. Small kettle grill barbecue on the water. Hell yeah. Dude, there's some really nice flats. I mean, the flats that we just passed would be sick. If you're at your computer, look up the rules for like doing that. Does deep even allow that? I guess if it's like not an island and like it's like, you know, low tide area, they don't have control over that or something. I don't know. Oh, that's a huge oyster bed. Holy shit. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, the swan's still cruising. I kind of feel bad. I'm just chasing him up this river. Buddy, just pull over to the right. Let me pass. That's bad etiquette. Share the road. Bunch of seagulls. Please do not shit on me. Flying overhead. These are cool birds. Oops. Oyster catcher. I think. I'm so bad at aiming the camera. Where'd he go? I don't know. We passed him. You saw him. Put it on a floaty. Yeah, just bring him with us. He would attack me. He would instantly attack me. Yeah, I want to do some cool catch and cooks. I'm also thinking about, for the Black Hall Fishing Guide, offering some type of catch and cook, you know, adder to it. Little electric cooker. As long as you're not on posted, got it. All right, dude, I know. I don't want no problems, man. I know you got your nest right there or whatever. This goose. I don't want no problems, yo. I don't want no problems. This is going to be a nice little river cruise. Thought about a rod holder grill for your yak. Yeah, dude, I've seen ones like that. That would be sick. Or just like you get one of those rod holder fillet tables, and then you just you know, screw it in yourself. Wildlife sanctuaries. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fire, hot metal, plastic boat. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, no fire, man. Just electric, you know? Just a little electric burner. You got to go electric. And then you can get one of those, you know, just big Anker power bank, or the Jackery power banks with like outlets on them, with like the wall outlet hookup. Man, look at these houses. Holy shit. We got some rich people. We got some rich people. Richies. Private property, keep out. Try and stop me. Dude, this swan is just coming for the trip. Still in front of me. I feel so bad. I'm like running them up the river. Kayak needs to be heavier than it is. With all my stuff, dude, I don't know, but I feel like my kayak's like freaking 120 pounds. Another oyster bed. What a nice little river cruise we're on. How peaceful. Out of the wind. We gotta do this more often. $380? What the hell? Is that including you? Holy shit, I didn't even see those ducks there. $200, yeah. $380 including you. Or that would be including me. Oh, about $180. Batteries and gear, yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm worried about honestly putting the trolling motor on my kayak plus an additional battery. Like, my bow is going to be so heavy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. 77, that's nice. That is sweet. Nice and light. It's getting skinny up here. That was the bridge, by the way, by the McDonald's. I can literally see the McDonald's from here. McChickens. Super light lithium, yeah. I don't know. I gotta talk to the guy too that's currently doing the rigging at Blackhall and be like, you know, are we hooking up to my Nakwa power bank for the trolling motor? Or am I getting a secondary battery? I'm assuming it's a secondary battery. And like, you know, how's it gonna work? How does that work? I'll want the 100 as well, because I'm gonna be running that thing. Secondary battery for sure, yeah. Do not hook up with your fish finder battery, yeah. Dude, I got a beefy fish finder battery. Don't knock it. I don't know how big it is. Probably like 30 or 50. But it's big. Look at these birds. What the hell are these things? Oops. What the hell is that? Like brown? They're all over the place. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh. Lifting weights, yeah. Get a good kayak cart. Dude, it was crazy how out of breath I was from bringing my kayak down to the beach this morning on wheels. Like, it's so bad. I'm so out of shape. This is so cool. I love this little river. Stream looks so good, by the way. Yeah, I think not having ultra mega giga wide helps a lot. And obviously all the upgrades and stuff. My bit rate is 5 and 5. 5 megabytes per second, in parentheses, 5 gigabytes, 5 GB. Moondoggy, my man, my man. Dad Life, I gotta make that notification smaller, I think, right? Is that like taking up half the screen? Can I do that in Moblin? Over 50, yeah. God. I wonder if there's like an electric cart I could get for the kayak. That would be sick. No? Oh, so it's fine. Yeah, leave it. Earlier, it was doing the follow notification with the little picture as well, and the picture was like taking up half the screen. I don't know. I'll play with it later. We're fine. We're enjoying the nice river cruise. Now we're deep. We're deep in the river here. Oh, man. Sure, someone has a rigged motor to a cart, yeah. That would be sweet. Jealous of my bank access. All the water's super overgrown. Yeah, I mean, this river, I don't really fish it, so I don't really use the bank access. But it is super clear. That is true. It looks very muddy. I feel like if I stepped out of the kayak, I would sink up to my chest. Holy hell. Scared me. Segu. Segu? Is that it? Segway. Oh. Haha. Wasn't even close. Oof, it stinks. Ooh, it's all marshy, low tide smelling around here. Freaking stinks. Anybody need anything from the odd job lot right here? Or the Ocean State job lot? Whoa. You burn it. Ooh, 1.2 feet. Oh, it's so low here. Yeah, I wonder if there's like any fish in here. I don't know. It's 50 degrees. It's kind of crazy. I don't see any fish. I'm keeping an eye on the side scan too. I think it's just such a little river that, you know, there won't be any holdovers all the way up here. Love that place. Yeah, it's good stuff there, man. Cheap. I do too. That's where I get all my, like, you know, kind of fill in the gap beach kayak stuff, tools, and, you know, random shit like that. What's the water temp? 50. So it's super warm in this, you know, up this river. Almost 51. It's also pretty low tide wise. So the, you know, the sun penetrates it more. It's a super muddy, nasty, mucky bottom, so I feel like that retains heat more as well. What's up, birdies? Herring run? Nah, this river's too small. There's nothing in here. I mean, look, you know, look at the size of it. It's maybe 20 feet across. And I'm only in 2 feet of water. I don't think there's any fish in here. Like, I could see like winter flounder coming up in here and chilling. But it's like, what would they feed on? Because there's no bait fish around. Crabs and shrimp, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to launch the Connecticut River one of these days because with the Black Hall Marina sponsorship, you know, I can launch there, and that's right. They're located on a river, and the river dumps right into the Connecticut. So we'll hit the herring run. We'll hit the backwaters, some larger rivers one of these days. Is there plant growth on the bottom? No, it's just bank, you know, or mud. Yeah, nothing. It's very cool though. I mean, I love coming up this river. It really, like, this is like bird watching territory. You want to see swans and egrets and ospreys and hawks. You come here. Blue crabbing. I'm sure this is like really good blue crabbing. I don't know about time of year. I don't know about blue crabbing. Especially, we're gonna do, you know what I'm really excited about is the night fishing. Like, I want to do some long night fishing streams this year, especially since I'm gonna be working, you know, a little 9 to 5. So we're gonna have to do some night fishing, which is great because, man, we're gonna catch monsters at night. Throw some live eels down and just, get some monster bass. And I love the vibes, the night fishing vibes. So I'm really excited to do more of that. And with the DJI camera, I feel like it has better low light. So that's gonna be nice. The night fishing stream should look better. And I bought a bigger light. So I'll be able to light up the whole kayak. Love to try night fishing. Sounds so fun. It's just such a vibe. I don't think it's more fun, you know, because it's not like you're like working structure and it's hard to see. So I kind of would just like pull up. All right, there's some goose. There's a couple of gooses here. Mama and a papa. I don't want no problems. Oh yeah, their nest is like right there too. Holy shit. We're in the danger zone. I don't want no problems, geese. I don't want no problems. Oh, they're so nice. Usually geese, you know, start going nuts. You go near their nest. They're just chilling. Night eels, the way for a PB, yeah. Yeah, and that too, and you're fishing a different class of fish. You know, the really large bass are pretty much, you know, only super active during the night, like the monsters. I think it's just a vibe, you know, you're out there in the dark. It's like scary, almost. Like, I don't, for me anyways, I'm like creeped out. It's like watching a scary movie. So it's like, you know, it's a bad type of being scared, or a good type of being scared, I mean. You know, we'll catch some big dogfish. We'll probably end up catching a few brown sharks, which is actually scary. Cobra chickens. Is it hard to find places to night fish? I mean, I launch off a beach. You know, I'm lucky enough to have access to a beach that I can just bring my kayak down to. So, no, not for me. And my area specifically is like very good for night fishing because there's a lot of like rocks and boulders and, you know, structure for that fish will kind of hang around. I had a few really good night fishing streams last year. We are still on this swan's ass. It's just been like 20 minutes of following the swan. Holy shit, what the hell was that? Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I bought a huge waterproof like dive light, so I'll be able to light up the stream a lot better. And I still have the one that I was using last year, so we'll have a backup in case that one dies. Looks so relaxing out here. I love these little early spring river cruises. Also, thank you for the follow. They are relaxing. It's so nice. You know, you're out of the wind. Sammy, you should have seen our ride here. I mean, it was rough. We were in the waves. This is a brackish river, so it empties out into the salt water, so we're gonna have a rough ride home. But it's worth it. Trying to get my rod in a branch there, some low-hanging branches. Ooh, look at like this tall grass here. Oh, this is cool. And the swan freaking out. Nice kayak, thank you, sir. This is a Old Town Big Water PDL 132. If you want to buy a kayak just like this, go to blackhallmarina.com. Give them a call. Tell them you know Ryan from Saltworks Bay. Tell them who sent you. They'll hook you up. Do you use a red light so it doesn't scare the fish? So I put a giant white light, like normal LED light, on the camera pole, so it kind of illuminates me, which does scare the fish, you know, but it's like if I didn't use a normal white light, you wouldn't be able to see the stream. So convinced the swan's just eating all the fish ahead of me. Scaring all the fish out of me. He's big. Dude, this swan has just been in front of us for like 20 minutes now. Oh, look at this little, like, this is cool. It's like a little separate little river island deal. That's cool. Wow. That's pretty cool. Ooh, a little bridge. Or these are train tracks. Ooh, train track tunnel coming up. That'll be cool. Ooh, foot of water. Oh, it's shallow here. Uh-oh. Rut-row. Yeah, it's shallow. Let's lift the pedal drive up. Yeah, there's weeds all up in the pedal drive. Look at that. Whew, gotta stretch a little. Let's put the prop up, raise up the camera a little. Oh, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's amore. Come on, turn. Big ass kayak. We lost the swan. Try to go to the left of this big branch here. Ooh, it is skinny water up here. You're really gonna say, yeah, I look like a gondola driver? Yeah. That's amore. Turn! This kayak's so hard to turn. I hope it's deep enough here. These branches are low. Yeah, we're clearing it. I just got my rods behind me. Plenty deep. Plenty. Oh, we hit something. We're sideways now. Oh, there's like minnows back here. There is fish. There's like minnows under this. Oh my God. There's like logs all over the place here. Echo! Echo! Blue crab trap. Abandoned. Oh shit. There we go. All right, we made it. Wow, this is cool. Super shallow. Tommy Cods? What's that? What's a Tommy Cod? And all this tall grass. This is cool. Small bait fish? Oh, yeah, probably. Man, I did not think there'd be fish here. So if there's small bait fish like that in the river, oh, its water temperature is 52, almost 53 degrees. So it jumped. It jumped a lot. Yeah, so if there's little bait fish like here, like that, I could see there being some like winter flounder in here. So maybe on the way out we we throw around a little little swim bait. Am I fishing or just chilling in my yak? Just chilling, really. We're a little bit early. You know, the fish don't really start to bite until May. You know, we hit a few fishing spots on the way in, and there's nothing. The water temperature at the good spots is still like 43 degrees. So for the rest of the stream, we're just going to kind of take a little river cruise, get some exercise, you know. Yeah, there's some minnows back here. Interesting. We might throw a lure around here and there. This is just brackish water, so there's no bass, you know, there's no freshwater fish that would hang out in here. Unless there is, and I'm just totally wrong. Oh, I think this is it. This is the end of our journey. What was that noise? 10% battery. That 10% should last, a little while longer. Yeah, this is the end. That's right, Swan, you're trapped. Where are you gonna go now? All right, I'm gonna give this Swan some room. Seems like he's coming this way. Yeah, man, all good. I don't want nothing to do with you. I just know those things can get mean. So, just got the same notification for battery. That's funny. Twins. That's it. This is the end of the river. We made it. Low bit rate. Some bass out there? Nah, it's brackish. It's too salty for the bass. We're gonna empty out into like ocean water almost. Take a look at this really cool New England home. Old school. That's got to be some type of historic. Go big pizza pie, that's amore. Yeah, this is like a marsh, like a salt marsh. So I really don't know. I don't fish this. I fish the open water. Hi. Let me change the battery on the back camera real quick. battery changed. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, the cops are coming. Let's get out of here. We gotta go. Yeah, I was just changing the battery. We're out of here. Ooh, we're going against the current now. That won't be too fun, but we'll be able to drop the pedal drive once we get out of this shallow spot. So that'll be good. We just gotta make it out of this. We gotta go hard for a little bit. Too shallow, yeah. Very much too shallow. We can kind of like just dig into the dirt and push ourselves along. I feel like I'm back in Florida. Oh, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a movie. I wish there was like different species in New England that would hang out in the backwaters of these salt marshes. That isn't blue crab. When the poon hits your fly like a big fishy guy, that's a tarpon. Big striper in salt marshes at night? Hell yeah. Yeah, this is just, I think it's too small. I mean, it's literally like 2 feet, 20 feet wide, most spots. All right, we just got to get through this tunnel and we can drop the pedal drive down and cruise on out of here. Ooh, don't hit the branch. I bet back in the day you'd get more flounder back here. I wish we had like saltwater catfish that would hang out back here. That would be fun to catch. But we don't. It's just minnows and blue crabs and birds. Where'd that swan go? Gunshots. Let's get the hell out of here. Or sea trout, yeah. Apparently weak fish do hang out in the rivers, but again, I just don't think they would hang out in this specific river. There's an on the water video from like 4 years ago, and they're like wading in a river. Oh man, that wind is killing us. I might have to sit down and like paddle hard to get out of here. Yeah. Holy hell, the current's strong under this bridge. Now is when I wish I had a normal paddle. Come on. Just like push myself out of here too. Oh, that works way better. Just push along the bottom. There we go. And I think we can just drop the pedal drive now. Or a little more, actually. I remember there is a shallow spot up here. But we're out of that rip. Like a big feet's up by that Samore. Now I got that song stuck in my head. Ring's canoe paddle. This is a paddle board paddle. Fin drive dominates here under that bridge. Just that 30-yard section under the bridge. I shouldn't have even gone back here. It was cool though. Wow. Oh my God. All right. What's nice about the oh my God, I got the hiccups now. What's nice about the paddleboard paddle though is it's totally out of the way here on the front side. And we cruise. All right, phone like that. Turn that down a little. That's way too far down. How's that? A little bit cockeyed. Is that better? Yep. There we go. I'm surprised the Starlink didn't like disconnect under that bridge. Stop looking at me, Swan. Anybody know that reference? Stop looking at me, Swan. We're back on the Swan. Dude, just let me pass. Come on, you're not tired? Billy Madison, my man. He's making angry noises. I don't like it. He's pissed. Dude, I'd like to like kind of go fast out of here too, for the exercise, but I don't want to pass the Swan. He's gonna freaking attack me. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Yeah, we're gonna check the prop. Looks fine. Probably the skeg just caught a branch. He should move. Geese are assholes. Yeah, let's try to pass him, because I want to power out of here. I want to go home. Nice. Pass on his right. He's just going to do that, though. He's just going to keep... Content either way. Yeah, true. Connecticut kayaker killed by swan. Killed by rabid swan. What a nice little river cruise, though. This was sweet. On your left, share the road. On your left. On your left. Swan maxing. Bro, learn the rules of the road. You're in the bike lane. Get in the travel lane. The Swan's in the bike lane, man. It's first time in New York. I feel bad. I'm like freaking him out, but I gotta get out of this river somehow. Ooh, I'm starting to feel the burn in the legs. Hell yeah. We're getting the muscles. We're gonna have huge calves. I'm closing in on you, fella. Just let me pass. Here we go. We're taking him. No. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah. Smoked. That took a lot out of me. I'm calling PETA. Call him. Get this swan the hell out of my way. There you go, buddy. Now you can relax. He's toying with you. Yeah, he was. He literally was. Smoked him, though. He tried. Yeah, he's gonna get me from behind now. We're going into the wind, so I'm gonna put my microphone in my gator. Let me know if it starts messing stuff up or if you guys can hear me fine. Should be fine. Ooh, yeah, a little dad life stream. Hell yeah. And go home, eat my lunch, watch your stream. Whew. This was a good workout today, boys and gals. You let your mic free ball? Yeah, but did that help at all? Or, you know, do you hear a difference? If I have it in my gator now, and then now it's free balling. And then back to gator. All right, now we're back to gator. Mic check 1 2. Sounds the same. All right, well, might as well just keep it in the gator then. Less likely I like knock it out of the way or whatever, you know? Know what I'm saying? What about, all right, ready? So this is gator with jacket zipped up. How's that? Horrible, I bet. Yeah, I bet that's horrible. I'm just gonna unzip it. Jacket is muffled a bit, yeah. Maybe when I get out of the river and the wind's really blowing, I'll do the jacket again just so I can hear the difference on the VOD, and I'll listen to it myself. I wonder how many miles this is. Is there a way to get the miles on the Apple Watch? Right? Gotta be. Is it the runner guy icon? Strava. Yeah, I'll do it when I get home. Figure it out. Damn, somebody's jamming at Ocean State. Navionics phone app can? Oh yeah. Well, that'll just kill my phone battery. I wonder if I could do it on my fish finder somehow. There's gotta be something on the fish finder. That would be the easiest way. Friggin' geese. Man, this is a long river, huh? So it's quite the run. And we still gotta get out of here and all the way across the beach. Oh, big hawk. That was cool. I do not think that was an osprey. I think that's a big old hawk. Oh, now there's two ospreys chasing the hawk. That's not a good idea for them. What's up, birdie? All these little marsh birds. Ooh. Gotta open up the jacket, I'm sweating. I know once I get closer to the mouth of this river though, the wind's gonna pick back up. Lose the gloves for now, for sure. I don't know why I have those on. Bang, bang, oh, bang, bang. Damn, that trucker blasting the music. Got that song stuck in my head now. $11:30. I didn't have breakfast. Man, we're burning calories, I bet. Just a little bit of water, a little bit of coffee. That's all I'm running on. Should have stopped at that McDonald's. Nah, that would just, ruin all the progress we made today. I would like to, though. Can't say You know? Can't say I wouldn't like to. A little bit of traffic building up by the McDonald's here. The McDonald's is actually right in front of us, funny enough. We're back at it. We're back to the Mickey D's. It is pretty funny that there's a McDonald's right along this river. There's the arch. Let's see if I can... where is it? Oh yeah. There it is. You can see the McDonald's flag. 2 hash browns. Ooh, stop. You gotta stop. Don't do that to me. I would love a coffee. Except if I have a coffee and 2 hash browns, I'm just gonna be burping the entire way home. And you guys are gonna have to listen to that. McMuffin's pretty okay. Not gonna lie, and yes, I know they're absolutely disgusting, but I love a McGriddle. I'm a big McGriddle fan. But I can only have one and I feel like shit afterwards. Get the little peepers. Peepers, peepers. I wonder if there is a like iPhone camera stabilization setting. Okay, that's enough. That's enough out of you. I can't so sweet me either, man, but I power through. I'm not a big sweet fan either, but it's something about those McGriddles. Keeps me up at night. Too dry, too sweet. You guys aren't wrong. I agree. But it's just something about them. I love them. I love a nice McGriddle. McGrizzle. Oh, there's all those cool birds I spooked from earlier. Whatever, enough bird watching. We gotta power that out of here. Man, I hope the wind didn't get worse. You guys think my rod's gonna hit going under this bridge? Let's find out. Ooh, ooh. Oh, no way. I clear that easy. Ooh, yeah, like 6 inches clearance. There go. What's this? Water bottle? That looks disgusting. I'm not touching that. Need my net. Scoop it up. Uh-oh, YouTube disconnected? That's not good. No fish under the bridge? Nah. Like I said, this is like a small salt marsh. There really aren't any species in the northeast that would survive back here. Oh, the YouTube reconnected. I think we've had 0 viewers on the YouTube all stream. I'm a little worried that the YouTube stream is bugging out. not overrun with carp. Well, it's because it's brackish. Carp don't like salt water. The mouth of the sound is very close, so honestly, I don't even know if this is brackish. I would just consider this salt. I keep saying brackish, but I think it's just pure salt water. Yeah. Go sit in YouTube. Do me a favor and type something in the YouTube. I just want to make sure it goes through. Just see if it looks good or, you know, what's going on, I guess. Do what you want. I don't, you know, I don't care too much. I can just caught 2 carp in the bay. Pretty sure they do. No way. What? I guess I wouldn't put it past carp to just survive in anything, you know. I guess they are pretty hardy. Yeah, I could be totally wrong. Like, I don't fish these areas. There could be stuff here. I just don't know. Testing, nice, thank you. It came through. I guess YouTube just doesn't care about me like Twitch does. Damn YouTubers. Looks good to you? Yeah, it came through on my end, that chat, so I appreciate that, thank you. In Moblin, it said disconnected for a second, so maybe that just means it lagged. It was lagging. I'll go back in the VOD later and look. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really care either, like if there was fish, you know, ooh, shallow. You know, I like chasing the big stuff. I'm looking for monsters. Fuck, why is it so shallow here? Now we're stuck. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Ooh, hermit crab city. Oh my god, it's so shallow here. What the hell? This is like inches of water. What the hell? There we go. Now we're deep. Gotta charge my phone a little bit. Where is the power bank? What the hell? Dude, where's my power bank? Too much stuff in my backpack. Okay, I know it's in here. Well, there it is. Why did that take so long to find? What the hell? There we go. We're out of here. Thought you were done with your knee boots. Clearly wrong. It is freezing, man. Crazy. Just give me summer already. Like this winter's just been brutal. Looks like the Farmer's Almanac was right though, you know? It predicted. It predicted a harsh winter. There we go. We're charging. Charge the phone a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, I forgot what our brand is for a refrigerator at the beach house.
Bosch.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye. There we go. Back to it. Oh man, I can feel the wind already. It's gonna be a rough ride home. Lake's still in the 30s. Brutal. Yeah, these boots I got are pretty sweet. These neoprene boots. Knee high. Neoprene. And I pair them, not that you need to, but just for warmth, I pair them with waterproof socks that work really well. Just Amazon cheap waterproof socks work great. So it's surprising, actually. Yeah, I love it. Early spring, late fall. Out of here, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Gonna get lunch. I'm dreaming about lunch right now. It's gonna be a good while till I get home though. I gotta get out of this river and then all the way back across the beaches. And I know that wind is cranking. I think we're going with the tide though, so that might actually help. We'll see when we get out there. But good workout. Fake viewers, yeah. What the hell, guys? Mexican today? Ooh. I go to this place near me and I get taco salads. So it's just like, you know, mesclun greens, tomato, you know, whatever else, toppings in a, like a tortilla bowl. Grilled chicken. Very good. You know, cheese. What the hell is on it? I don't know, other stuff. Love a good taco salad. It's great. It's not like a traditional taco salad, I don't think. It's not like one I've had before. It's a little different, but it's good. And it's big, which is nice. And like I said, I skipped breakfast today, so we are burning calories for sure at this point, which is good. It's what we want to be doing. Cheap and fresh, hell yeah. Dude, man, come on. Yep. when I get back. Nope. Okay. Okay. Okay, bye. Stop freaking calling me. I'm kayaking, yo. Leave me alone. What the hell? Great for volume eating? Yeah. Exactly. That's why I get it. You get a lot. I almost could skip the tortilla bowl. I'm not like super into that. Kind of just want a normal salad at that point. Grilled chicken. Maybe I'll just go to the supermarket, get some stuff, do it myself. Oh, the taco salad. Hold the taco. Going to sleep. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging. We're about, once we get out of this river and go home, we're about done anyways, so it's probably only like half an hour left to stream. Boy. And I'm tired. This was a great leg workout. My legs are already fried and we haven't even made the final stretch yet. This was a lot tougher coming out of the river. Since it's incoming tide, the river's filling up. So we're going against the current right now. Going back, you know, the first run down the river, that was easy. We were cruising with the current. I was loving that. Oh man. Leg day for you yesterday? Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow for sure. This is what I wanted to do though, was just do laps. My plan was to just do laps around the islands, but it was too rough, so popping in the river here is, you know, perfect. I'm so glad there's a little river here available to me. Come on now. I'm honestly pretty... Oh, happy pony. What's up, my man? Welcome to it. I'm actually pretty surprised that we're not getting a lot of YouTube chatters. I thought that'd be a lot more popular. But we've literally had like maybe 3. Only our second YouTube stream ever, so you know, give it time and I'm sure they'll fill in, but I thought it'd be a little more instantaneous. Another pony? I know, look at that. We call this the stable. Gotta rename the stream, the stable. I had a neighbor, or you know, one of my parents' friends, lived near us, had Clydesdales. I got to see him a couple of times. That was crazy. Those are big horses, man. Winter's over, back on the water. Yes, happy pony. Yes, we're doing just some kayaking, scouting streams. it was such a rough and cold winter that the water temperature hasn't quite caught up to where it was last year. So the fish are pretty stunned. They're not eating. The migratory stripers are holding off from coming in the sound because of the cold temperatures, I'm sure. Yeah, it's going to take a week or two for the water temps to get high enough to where we're catching fish again, but we're getting out here, you know. We're getting out here, enjoying the beauty of nature. So what we did today was we took a little river cruise and we were just doing some bird watching and saw some cool animals. Saw a fox, massive fox. That was pretty cool. And just kind of enjoyed the beauty of this river. And we're heading out of the river now, back into open water. Trying to make it back home. I'm exhausted. It was a long cruise up and down that river. We went all the way to the end of the river too. We did it. It was pretty cool. Oh man, there's another branch of this river that I kind of want to check out, but it's a super low bridge and I don't want to get stuck. I don't know. Should we go check it out? Ditch the rod, grab a baseball bat. Exactly. Yeah, they're probably just stunned down there. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. Did we do it? Did we go check out the other branch of the river? I don't know. Nah. Save it. Save it for another day. Beautiful day for it. I know. And I think I can get under the bridge. Let's just go look. Let's go take a look. See if I can get under it or not. It's incoming tide, so I don't want to like go under it and then not be able to get back. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Ooh, oyster catchers. Look at these birds. These are cool looking birds. Man, I really should have brought a granola bar or something out here. I didn't think I was going to be out this long. I was just going to do some laps around the island, call it, but I'm going to try to show you guys these ospreys too, these nesting ospreys. Hi, baby. Hear them. That's cool. All right, it is too shallow. We're stuck. mud on the. So ugly, they're cute, yeah. All bald. We have some baby chickens back home that we're raising. And they're the ones with like the fuzzy feet. Pretty cute. Like they got their little boots on. Boots with the fur. So noisy, these birds. Very vocal, the ospreys. Beautiful birds though, so big. Boots with the fur. Third song stuck in my head this stream. Wow, it's deep here. Like 5 feet. Look at this. Look how low this bridge is. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Definitely not with the rod. I don't know if the camera's gonna make it. I'm gonna try. Yeah, no way, right? No way. Barely. Barely made it. Damn. Oh wow, this is cool. We're gonna have to be quick though with the incoming tide. That's just gonna get sketchier and sketchier. Stream's a scam, yeah. This is a salt river. Wrong. Actually, you're wrong. Look at this, huh? Little back bay marsh. This is cool. Oh, shit. Shallow spot right there. Luckily that was muddy, not rocky. that back down. This is cool. Salt marsh. Pretty cool. Oh, this goes way back, huh? Let me see on the... Oh yeah, it was way back there. It's like a pond. Yeah. Let's get out of here though. I don't want to get stuck. That was a close call going under that bridge. If we had a little more room for the tide to come under there, I would stay and explore, but damn, I want to explore this so bad. Looking on the map, it goes way back. Like some cool little salt ponds, I think. Shit. Oh, let's not beach ourselves again. Look how tight that is. That's a tight fit. There we go. All right, let's get out of here. We gotta go home. Yeah, your head's dragging. Ooh. We call that a close shave. You guys got a little bit of a close shave there. Yeah, so that part of the river goes way back, just like where we came from, so that'll be cool to check out, I guess. Another day. Oh, it does give me my phone battery. Nice. I was gonna say, like, why doesn't Moblin show phone battery? Makes no sense. Damn it. I kayaked into the shallow stuff by accident. Use this opportunity to just drift back, put my charger away. Yeah. The can opener? That's funny. One time I was jet skiing with a buddy, and we had to go under this low bridge. And I was like, dude, listen, you got one job, and it's pull the rods before we get to the bridge. And of course, we're going to the bridge, and I also forget, you know, so I can't blame him too much. But of course, we go under, and it's just king, 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 king. Rod tips dragging. They were surprisingly fine, but I was like, dude, I gave you one job. And it's pull the rods before we hit the fucking bridge. There's compilations on YouTube. Damn, so it's that bad. That's hilarious. All right, let's get home, man. Let's get home. I'm tired. Whew. Enough fooling around. We gotta get out of here. Ooh, Dad Life is live. Nice. Perfect time for a raid once we get back. Whew. Birdies. Whew. Oh my God, I already feel my hamstring freaking hurting. I'm not even out of the river yet. It does look a lot calmer than when I came in, which is nice. We'll see once we get around this seawall. That might be what's protecting us. We're also going to be going with the current, so that'll help loads. Oh, I'm dying. It's actually, I mean, yes, I'm tired and I feel it in my legs, but it's really not as bad as it should be for the amount of ground that we covered. Right? I mean, we've been pedaling nonstop for like 3.5 hours. That's pretty good, man. Nice land kayak. Oops. Oops. I gotta pay close attention to where I'm going, because there's like a channel here I gotta stay in, or I beach myself. And in this chop, that will not be fun. I think the tide's come in enough to where I don't have to worry too much about it though. But just in case. Because this to the left of me was all exposed on the way in. Man, I want to know how many miles that was. I really got to set up an app or something to keep track of how many miles I do. I gotta lean back more too. I lean forward too much. So bad for my posture. I gotta lean back. Pedaling or rowing faster? Pedaling's faster and more efficient. I would tire out very fast trying to use a paddle instead of pedaling. Sometimes you literally can't even paddle fast enough to fight the current out here, you know? I've done it. Before I bought this pedal kayak, I've done it, and I've been out here and like, it's tough sometimes when it's ripping. This is the main stretch though. I think it's like half a mile till I'm home, so just the last half mile. Kind of power through it. It's rougher than being in the river though. Not skipping leg day. I can't, man. I'm so out of shape. I got to get back to where I was last year. You know, especially if I'm going to come out here and fish hard like that all day. I've only been doing it for like 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours. And, you know, I come out here and fish for 6-8 hours sometimes. I've done 10, 12-hour days. Train a dolphin to pull me? Yeah, well, soon we'll have a trolling motor. So that'll be nice, although I won't get as much exercise, so that sucks. Because honestly, the more I think about it, I am not going to have the self-control to not just motor myself everywhere I go. I'm going to just use the motor. We'll see. We will see how disciplined I am this year. All right, we're almost out of this rip, and it should be a bit calmer up ahead. Looks calmer, which is nice. I can kind of feel it. We're definitely going with the current. We're cruising. To my right is where I saw that fox earlier. That was pretty cool. Harassed me about pedaling. Yeah, just call me fat. Just be like, Ryan, get your fat ass pedaling. Get that trolling motor up out of the water. Is this a rock in front of me? What the hell? What is this? Just a weird patch of, oh, it is a rock. Man, there's some sketchy rocks out here, I'm sure. Took a few lower units off in its day. Link the motor to stream donations. That's not a bad idea. Or it probably donate to make me stop using the motor and pedal. You guys can torture me that way. Whew, almost back. I can see it. I can see the finish line. Final stretch. Oh yeah, I see that big rock on my side scan. Whoa, that's a big boy. Wow. Yeah, I'm so excited though. I can't wait to really start fishing again. I can't wait for the water temps to warm up. I cannot wait. I want to try to figure something out to launch Thursday and do a quick little stream. Start learning the river area where I'm going to be guiding. Whew. That was good. That was a good workout stream. That was pretty good. Put some miles on. Oh man, I can't wait to go have lunch. All right, we're pretty much back. We made it. I'm gonna raid dad life and chill out a little bit on the kayak and just drift, watch his stream. I'm ending. Let's raid him. Let me get the raid thing going. I can't raid anybody for some reason. There was an error fetching your followed channels. Oh, he's catching fish. I just saw him catch one. There we go, raiding dad life.